For months, Sondors have held back sharing any updated pictures or videos of the Metacycle and have told those who have ordered the new electric motorcycle that they would unveil a production version of the Metacycle at the LA Auto Show. Based on pictures and videos shared from the auto show and electric.co, we now know what the final version of the Metacycle will look like. Facebook and Reddit have been filled with frustrated early adopters who want to see more of the Metacycle and not just a prototype. Now we have it, so let's break down the changes on the production version of the Metacycle compared to the previous prototypes. The mirrors are the first change you'll notice on the production version. They sit high and stick out like a sore thumb. One of the few pictures of the Metacycle on Sondors' website with mirrors shows left and right mirrors that are more in line with the styling of the bike. We knew that Sondors would have to have mirrors to pass DOT certification, but I'm not sure they picked the right ones for the production version. While many Metacycle owners will keep the stock mirrors, don't be surprised if you see some Metacycles tooling around town with aftermarket bar-end mirrors installed instead. The second noticeable addition to the production Metacycle is the addition of turn signal indicators on the front. The original prototype of the Metacycle integrated the turn signal lights into the headlight. Many future Metacycle owners knew that the design wouldn't last and that Sondors would have to add turn signals. While I understand why Sondors added the turn signal indicators, I think they could have added indicators with smoked lenses to keep with the aesthetic of the Metacycle. In addition to the turn signal indicators on the front, you can see that the front headlight has changed slightly compared to the pics of the Metacycle on Sondors' website. At the time of publishing this video, I'm not sure what the difference, if any, the change in the front headlight makes for lighting and safety of the Metacycle. Moving your attention down the front fork of the Metacycle, we come across what looks like an afterthought from Sondors in the form of orange reflectors. These reflectors look like they came off your garden variety bicycle at your local Walmart versus a production electric motorcycle. And for consistency, they added cheap red reflectors to the rear fender. Side reflection may be a requirement of regulatory agencies, but Sondors could have found a better way to meet that requirement with the production Metacycle. Up from the rear fender, and you'll notice a new taillight cluster that adds a larger brake light and rear turn signals. This is another area that many future Metacycle owners theorize would have to change for the Metacycle to become street legal. Sitting just above the taillight cluster is the most disappointing change to me. I appreciate a thicker seat compared to the prototype Metacycle shown on the Sondors website, but the pattern of the seat towards the front and rear of the motorcycle sits too high and doesn't taper off. This change detracts from the sleek lines that the prototype Metacycle had. While I'm not a fan of most of the changes Sondors made to the production version of the Metacycle, I understand why they did it. Looking at the changes, I think most of the things I don't like about the production version can be changed with aftermarket parts and accessories. The first two things that will change, the mirrors and the seat. From there, who knows? It has been a long wait for those who placed an order for the Metacycle very early and were promised a Q3 2021 delivery. While Sondors failed to deliver on time, I'm pleased to see a production version of the Metacycle actually be displayed and shown. It is one step closer for us to be able to throw a leg over this electric motorcycle and see what she can actually do. And if you're curious why I decided to order the Metacycle, click this video here.